welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports. Tonight we are on location at the Hobbin Center on the beautiful campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, bringing you girls Metro West Conference varsity basketball. Orono Spartans coming in with a 7-3 record, and look at this, the Red Knights with the exact same record, also 7-3. This is a Metro West early year conference matchup. Glad you're with us as we look at those state banners from all the different sports here at the Red Knights. But this is a good matchup, folks. Orono, a very strong team, coming again against the Red Knights, and the person to pay attention to is the Olivia Olson. She's just a sophomore. Last time out, they just beat Chanhassen Storm with 2 overtimes. She had 32 points. Keep an eye on that young freshman as Orono gets the first possession. That shot taken by number 10. That is Kaya Youngs, the senior. And I was told by her head coach that she's 19 points away from 1,000 in her career. I doubt Benilde is going to recognize that, or if they're even aware, but I am, and we'll keep an eye on that, whether that's a big milestone for any high school athlete. And something to be talked about. Now down low, the shot by Olivia Olson is off the mark. And I just also noted in the program, she's also a captain. Now to the front court for Orono, and a quick whistle. And number 1 for Orono gets that call, and I have to say I'm a little confused by that. I don't know what that, yeah, but he did call for a foul. So I got Paul Broden in my ear, and I look at it, the team. I'm very confused about that foul call. He did give the blocking sign, but yet she had the ball. I'm not sure about that at all. All right, down low to number 15 for the Red Knights. That is Mckenzie Wells. Ball taken away. Now to the front court is number 14, Eliza McCowan. Down low to number 12, off the back of the backboard. Rebound goes to number 31 for the Red Knights. That's Zahara Bishop. She's just a freshman out there. 4th leading scorer on the team. Still 0-0 here. Both teams feeling each other out. Now driving, pulling up the dribbles, number 30, Kendall McGee. 3rd leading scorer on the team. I actually did a little research before coming to here tonight. Rebound nicely done by number 13, Claire Stanley. The senior, spin move off the board. Oh my goodness, it was a great move. Just couldn't finish. Now down low, Olson off the rim. Rebound goes to Orono's number 10, Kaya Youngs. Now to the front court for Orono. Score still tied at 0. A defensive struggle early on here in this Metro West Conference rivalry. Orono with a storied tradition. I actually grew up in a conference that played against Orono. It was called the Suburban Wells. Look at the block by number 31, Zahara Bishop. If we can get that on replay when we have a break, that would be amazing. Off number 12, Knulhusen. Grace. Oh, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I'll spell it. Knoohuizen. Great name. Off her though. Now Orono throws it in. That's from number 1, Knutson, to number 23 on the far right side. That's Kayla Callan back. Now number 1, Knutson drives the right side, gets pushed back. Now the give to number 14. That was McEwen. Good defense by the Red Knights. Both great ball rotation by Orono, and now we're gonna get a foul call on the Red Knights. Same referee. Let's look at that replay. Driving in there, boy, and they're gonna call the foul on 23. That's a touchy foul call if you ask me. Not sure I agree with it. Now in the far corner, driving the baseline, number 10 is Kaya Youngs. And the big shot from the outside, rebound to Olivia Olson, the sophomore captain. That tells you how much respect they have for her as a sophomore. She's already been elected captain of the team. And still no score here after 3 minutes of play, or nearly that. Now to number 10, Kaya Youngs. Now number 14, Eliza McEwen, also a senior. So there was a rumor that one of the seniors was going to get her 1,000th point tonight, but boy, on this scoring pace, I don't know if anybody's going to get 19 points. Nice defense there. Out of bounds as the reach-in was by number 31, Zahara Bishop. Out of bounds, though, in favor of Orono. Just underway here. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. My name is Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. It's a cold night again here in the Twin Cities suburbs. Temperatures around 0. But nice and cozy here at the Hobbins Center at Benilde-St. Margaret's. And that shot from the outside taken by Kayla Kallenbach for Orono. Off the mark, now driving on the left side. That's Kendall McGee, and she gets it to go, and we got some points. And a timeout is taken by Coach Mike Swan. He's not happy with the performance here. He's got to be frustrated. Look at the crossover dribble. Just establishing her presence so well as Kendall McGee, the freshman, gets those first 2 points. So already after 3 minutes nearly, just the score, 2-0. But you know what? That doesn't mean these teams aren't that good. They're very good. Defensively, they're both very strong. And we all know you really do win games with defense because sometimes the offense is just not there. It's much more complex to shoot a basketball than to play just good, tough defense. So personally, I like this defensive struggle. I think it's an enjoyable, entertaining part of basketball. It's not just all about scoring. Now, look at the into the front court for Orono. Drives the lane, the ball trying to get it back, and there's going to be a jump ball created by the Red Knights. Number 14, that was Tarina Relaford, I should say, gets the tie up, and the possession arrow favored the Red Knights. They're up 2-0 with the ball now to the front court. That's Kendall McGee, number 30. At the point, over to the left side on the wing to number 14, Tyrena Relaford. Ball rotates back, pass out, good rotation, jump shot from the outside, taken by number 14, Tyrena Relaford, the sophomore. Hits the 3, and now the Red Knights up 5-0. Remember, both these teams have the same record. Now intercepted by number 30, McGee. She comes right in, passes it to Olivia Olson, number 1, their leading scorer, and she gets the 2 to go down. Suddenly it's 7-0 for the Red Knights. Now Orono to the front court, and they could be in trouble if they don't get a handle on this. Get some points, and that shot from the outside taken by number 1, Lauren Knutson, the junior, off the mark. Now the Red Knights, a 7-0 lead and a 7-0 run. Now to the outside, that shot taken by number 14, Tyrena Relaford. That's her second 3 in a row. The Red Knights are up 10-0, and I'm going to expect a timeout here from the Spartans very soon if this continues, or at least that's exactly what they should do. Yet to score, the Spartans. Good ball rotation. They just don't have the scores, at least early on. And now that ball off the thigh of a Red Knight and out of bounds. Possession will remain with the Spartans. 12:27 to go here. 10-0 the lead as we look at number 14, Tyrena Relaford. Make that first of 2 threes in a row. Beautiful. Now the throw-in from underneath will be by Maya Moore. Intercepted by Olivia Olson. What an athlete that sophomore is. Benilde, now she's in the middle of the lane, pulls back over to the near side, now into the corner. Quick ball rotation to number 30, McGee. McGee now clearly a leader out there. Now ball rotation to 31, that's Zahara Bishop. Now down low, out to the corner, driving the lane, and she's got the angle and puts it in. Beautiful scoop shot, and there's the timeout. That was Sierra Lumpkin, the junior, right there, that got that 12th point, and now a timeout taken by Chris Bjorgard. And look at the creation there, just a gorgeous drive there. Nice and easy off the board and in for Sierra Lumpkin. 12-0 our score here as we look at some of the home fans for the Red Knights. Most of them displaying their red colors with the white. And a great start here for the Red Knights. Looking at their schedule coming into tonight, I noticed this earlier as I was looking ahead to this game. The Red Knights actually started out with 3 losses out of their first 4 games. They lost to Totino Grace, Providence Academy, then they beat Chisago, then lost to Angels, and now they are on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6-game winning streak, beating Robbinsdale Cooper, New Prague, De La Salle, Cristo J. Resuit, Visitation, then at Chanhassen last week, or earlier this week on Tuesday, January 4th, 2 overtime game. Olivia Olson at 32 points. I happened to notice the box score. And now they're up 12-0, and Orono is just searching for some sort of offense here. And now the Red Knights are gonna add insult to injury as they do the full court press, up 12-0. Now the throw in to number 20 for Orono. That is Evie Compeline into the front court to number 23, Kyla Collenbach. Collenbach drives the lane, kicks it out to the near side. Now driving the lane is number 3, Maya Moore. Not the same Maya Moore for the Wolves, though, of course. Now driving back out. I love the ball rotation by Orono. They just don't have the scoring ability. It's incredible how well they rotate that ball. Look at Olivia Olson take that pass and in mid-air deflect it back to her teammate and hits the ground. My goodness. Watch this right there. The athleticism. Incredible. Great camera work there as we watch. This is Metro West, and I'm getting to know this league. It is knockdown, drag out, black and blue. We were just here the other night watching the boys, broadcasting them against Chanhassen. Now the shot from the outside, way off the mark. Now underneath, number 12 with the rebound. That is Grace Kahuzin. And now a shot by number 3, Maya Moore. She gets fouled, she'll go to the line. And I think that's gonna be on number 20 there, Brooklyn Miller. I don't know if that should have been a foul either. I hate to be critical, but that same referee has called 3 touch fouls that I think didn't need to be called. And there's the first shot and point for Orono. Maya Moore gets that first point. And that's a big deal because it can get really psychological, can it? You're down 12-0. It's like, can we at least get a point? So maybe that'll calm down the Spartans and they'll start to shoot better. And there's that second free throw by Maya Moore. That should calm her team down, I have this feeling. Well, we'll see if it has that positive effect because I can't believe Orono is this poor on offense. But right now, they're off to a terrible start. But it's early, still 11:04 to go, and now driving, and now a foul. And boy, this referee, and he's the only one calling fouls tonight. He's called 5 fouls. Watch here. Well, where was the foul, folks? I don't know who's watching, but I don't see the foul there, and I think that's like the 5th phantom foul. Let him play. There was no contact there. Just saying. All right, now in the far corner, that's number 30, Kendall McGee. Her shot goes off the back rim. Rebound goes to number 20, Brooklyn Miller. She gives it up to Olivia Olson, and now Olivia Olson drives and delivers that 13th and 14th point. Red Knights are up 14-2. Now to the front court for Orono. That's number 1 with it, Lauren Knutson, the junior guard. Drive, she's got a chance, off the board and in. And beautiful shot by Lauren Knutson. Starting to answer, they're now within 10. Starting to wake up just a little bit. Kind of a long bus ride from Orono out there on the west side of the lake. All the way in here to the inner suburb of St. Louis Park. They're just maybe starting to wake up. They got a 7-3 record. Now underneath the shot, rebound though, by 33. That was Kate Casper. And the shot from the outside way off the mark for Bishop. Uncharacteristic. Now to the front court. Here comes Orono on a little bit of a mini run so far. Outside, if she can make this, that'll give them all kinds of confidence. misses it. Now out of bounds off of number 30, Kendall McGee, the freshman. So it's starting to get a little more competitive here. If you're just joining us, look at that left-handed drive. That is beautiful with two players on her from outside, taking the hit onto the court. Very impressive. Lauren Knudsen, that's number 1. She's going to be the danger here, and she gets blocked right there. Gets her own rebound, doesn't give up, off the board and in with the left hand. And that's what I'm talking about. That is perseverance. Lauren Knudsen makes it 14-6. They've cut it to 8. Ball rotation for the Red Knights now. Number 20 with it, Brooklyn Miller. Now to Olivia Olson. Olson to the near side. McGee drives, goes to the right hand, and beautiful body control. Gorgeous drive there by number 30, Kendall McGee, the freshman. Puts the Red Knights back up by 10. 9:04 remaining. Now number 21 with it, Ray Pierce. Picks up the dribble, Orono. Number 1, Lauren Knudsen, being guarded by McGee. McGee now not being shy, coming way out beyond the arc to take her on. Now here comes Knudsen with the left hand. She's got great ball handling skills. Look at that pass, just threaded the needle off the mark by number 3, Maya Moore. Now McGee into the front court. Crossover dribble, pulls it up. Oh, could have been called for traveling, and she was called for traveling. That's what I thought I saw. Good call by the official on the far side. Not just because I agreed with it, it's what I thought I saw. Let's see here, the replay. Oh, that was the sequence before. Beautiful play there by McGee. Incredibly talented young lady there. Just going to the right, to the left, and then being able to shift her body and come right in and lay that off the glass softly like that. Doesn't get much better. Okay, now Orono with the ball. Down 10. Wow. I'm not sympathetic necessarily to either team, but I thought that was a touch call. Let's see here. I wasn't watching that. Yeah, that was a double dribble. Yep, good call. Okay, now McGee into the front court to the near wing. That's number 14, Tyrena Relaford. She's got 2 nice threes. Olivia Olson, and they are triple teaming her. And of course they need to be. That's exactly what my strategy would be if I was Coach Chris Bjorngard. Olivia Olson is a stellar talent here. Now underneath and getting it in, muscling it is McGee. Or no, excuse me, that's number 20. Let's see, who is that? That's number 22. Lindsay Lake, senior captain, making her presence known. She's got that big knee brace, but able to make that shot. She took that pass from right over her head, displaying great spontaneity there, because that pass was really difficult to catch, wasn't it? Like right over your head to the left side. Able to keep her balance and put that ball up there. 18-6 now. And now McGee into the front court. Drives the right side, pulls back up. My goodness, she could be, she's like Magic Johnson out there. And there is number 14, Tyrena Relaford. That's her 3rd 3 of the night, and she is feeling it. And when a player is feeling it, you want to deliver her the ball as often as possible. And now a foul on the Red Knights. Both teams, by the way, have 3 team fouls apiece, at least before that foul. Now that's the Red Knights 4. 7:18 remaining here, first half. So we look at Coach Mike Swan. He's got his team playing very well here. Now the bounce pass down low to 10. That is Kyla Young. She kicks it back out to 14, Eliza McEwen. For the Spartans, down low, pass, shot was blocked. Really never even got it off, and now the shot by number 40, that is Margaret Lundell, the sophomore, unable to get that to go. Now Olivia Olson with the behind the back dribble, then between the legs, and gives that to McGee. That shot off the mark from 3-point land, hit the back of the rim, but did you see the talent of Olivia Olson there? Incredible. Now the driving scoop layup by number 14, Eliza McCown. gives the Orono Spartans their 8th point. Now Olivia Olson at the point. She can play all positions. Watch her ability to dribble, the give and go to number 22, Lindsay Layton. Just unbelievable teamwork there between Olson and Layton, and just a well-coached team here, folks. It is a clinic in the Metro West Conference. The score is 23-8. 6:12 remaining here, first half. Olivia Olson will come off right there, and we watch this nice play here, though, by number 14, Eliza McCown. Orono hanging tough in there, trying to scrape away, but I don't think I'm revealing any secrets when it's clear the talent level of the Red Knights girls varsity basketball team is far superior to the Spartans, at least what I've seen so far. Good ball rotation for the Red Knights. You know, it's funny, they have a beautiful player here in Olivia Olson, just super talented, and the boys team, which we just did the other night, has a freshman, also just a phenom, and I see good things for the Red Knight basketball program for the next few years. I see state tournament action for both these teams, very possibly. Now driving the left side. Ooh, that could have been a travel. They let it go, and the shot taken by number 15. That's Mckenzie Wells, the junior, checking in, getting her first points of the night. 25-8 here, Red Knights. Just dominating at home. Now the shot from the outside, and goes in. Bounces around the rim, off the board twice. And that's McCown's second basket in the last few minutes. 25-11 our score, just under 5 minutes remaining. Now to the far side. And the interception almost by number 3, Maya Moore. Out there competing well, just an 8th grader, folks. Playing great defense. We look at that replay in the basket by number 15. Again, that was Mckenzie Wells, the junior. That's Coach Chris Bjorgard directing his team on defense, and that went off number 15, Wells. So turnover against the Red Knights, but still with a very comfortable lead. 25-11, 14 points. And there is number 1, Lauren Knudsen. She truly is the leader of this team. Incredibly, look at that pass by Knudsen. Boy, they're really good at ball rotation. They're just lacking talent when it comes to putting the ball in the net. And they don't have a lot of height at all, I'm just noticing. And there's the shot from the outside, and those need to go in. If I'm Orono, if you're gonna play, they're very short overall in terms of their overall team height. They have great ball rotation, but that only works if you can have some sharpshooters on the outside that can make enough shots to play that out. And right now, that has not been displayed. But it's still early, they're not out of it. 4:13 to go, 25-11. Throwing underneath, intercepted by number 23. Great anticipation by Sierra Lumpkin, the junior, and all the way down. Olivia Olson gets hit from behind. Goes down, she they're gonna call the offensive foul on Olson. Let's see the replay. The lead pass to her. Look at her get back for that. Comes right in. Okay, I didn't see any contact. Those of you watching at home, I do think it might have been a travel, however, but it wasn't a foul. That shot off the mark by Knudsen. Rebound to the Red Knights, number 31, Zahara Bishop. Now to Olson. To the far right wing, left wing, Sierra Lumpkin. Back to number 15, Mckenzie Wells. Drives off her hip. Bounce pass underneath, down to number 15. Mckenzie Wells has her 3rd basket. Now the lead pass ahead to number 24, Orono, and she converts. Nice recognition by that woman right there, number 14, McCown, finding number 20, Compline. And now that shot by the Red Knights off the mark. Rebound, though, back to Sierra Lumpkin. Lumpkin now gives it over to the near side, Bishop. Back to Lumpkin underneath, and in it goes for number 33, Kate Kastner, the freshman. 29-13 our score, just under 3 minutes to go here first half. Now Lauren Knudsen. I like to watch her play. She's got good game out there. Now to the far corner, number 20, Compeline. Underneath, Knudsen digs it out, but right to her opponent, Zahara Bishop. Down low to Olivia Olson. She passes on the shot, gives it up unselfishly to Sierra Lumpkin, who puts it in 31-13. Now the shot from the outside by number 20, Evie Compeline, and that was exactly what the doctor ordered for the Spartans. They're still getting creamed on the scoreboard here. 31-16, 15-point lead, but that 3-point was something to take the pressure off the Spartans. So much time left. Now underneath, the rebound to number 23, Lumpkin. Now Lumpkin still comes back with it. Pass underneath, bounce pass, intercepted by the Spartans, number 12. Grace Knudsen. Now Lauren Knudsen with the bounce pass and delivering the shot. Number 20 is Compeline, and they're starting to try to claw their way back in here. 31-18, 1.5 minutes to go, and now a timeout taken by Mike Swan, the head coach of the Red Knights. Even though he's got a substantial lead, he doesn't like what he's seeing here, and he's letting it be known. Emotional honesty being delivered to his team, and I can understand why he's upset. And it's such a tight-knit gymnasium here, we could probably hear what he has to say. We might all learn something. But you gotta love the intensity of the head coach. You gotta bring energy every night when you're playing sports. If you don't have that spark, that energy, that you care, it's not gonna happen. So I really enjoy Mike Swan's energy. He's doing a great job. His team is up 31-18. They're off to a great start here, 7-3. They are owning their own gym here tonight on a cold Friday night in Minneapolis, St. Louis Park. Now Olivia Olson gives it up to McGee. Now to the near side, number 31, Zahara Bishop. And now they're kind of slowing it down here. They're going to work the clock. They've got a substantial lead. No reason to rush, which is what I'm taking from what was the decision made by Mike Swan. And I think it was an excellent one. Really no hurry here. The more you rush, the more chance you give your opponent to take advantage. And look at that, give and go off the rim. My goodness, they played that to perfection, just unable to execute. Now Lauren Knudsen gives it up to number 21. That shot is by Ray Pierce, just a freshman. Now here comes McGee all the way down, and she's gonna get the charge. And Lauren Knudsen with the clap. She was ready for her without looking at it again. Sure, you can call it a charge. I mean, was she really set when I'm talking about Knudsen? But sometimes they do call that because they get the impression that the person driving is not going to stop for anybody, and it's almost an indictment on that attitude. So overall, probably a good call, even if Knudsen, oh, we got a hurt player. Oh yeah, number 14 just came off. That's Tyra Rutherford in pain. Keep an eye on her. She's got 3 baskets already here in the first half. So 31-18, 29 seconds remaining. Now with the ball, number 3, Maya Moore, just an 8th grader. She's played well for the Spartans. Now driving with the shot off the mark. And now Olivia Olson with 17 seconds into the front court. Pulls up. Oh, that could have been a travel. There were players on the Orono bench that thought it should be. No call though. Now on the far side, number 31, Bishop to 23. Lumpkin, shot from the outside, off the mark, just as the buzzer sounds to signal the end of half number 1. Our score after one half, 31 to 18. Come on back to ParkTV 16 Sports and the second half.
This is my husband, Alex Hussey. Alex is about 2 weeks away from coming home.
I was point man in foot patrol, and I stopped on the bomb. Lost my legs and my left hand in an explosion.
And he suffered a severe traumatic brain injury.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV is there.
There are so many mountains to climb, and we do it together.
With the right support, more veterans can reach victories, great and small.
To watch Alex take on this mountain, that's what this is all about.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Alex has conquered this mountain. That's something he won't forget.
With the right support, there are no limits.
Look at that smile! You did it!
But there's more to be done, and more victories to be won.
This has meant so much.
Thank you, DAV.
Alex Hussey, thank you for your service. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are at the Hobbins Center in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, home of the Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. We are broadcasting Metro West Girls Varsity Basketball, and there is our halftime score. The Red Knights, who came in with a 7-3 record, as opposed to Orono's 7-3 record, but look at that differential in the point total. The question is, can Orono find an answer in the second half to try to creep back in this? Otherwise, the Red Knights have superior talent. But we're underway here in the second half. I'm Robert Christensen, glad you're with us. And the Spartans in white going left to right. And that's number 10 with the ball, Kaya Youngs, who is 19 points away from 1,000 in her career. We'll keep an eye on that, but right now I don't know if that's going to get broken here on the road here in St. Louis Park, as they only have 18 points as a team in the first half, and they're the Red Knights now. Their first possession in the second half to the near side. That is McGee. Now Olivia Olson, the sophomore phenom for the Red Knights. Good ball rotation, down low to 23, that's Shara Lumpkin. She kicks it out to number 15, Mckenzie Wells with that left-handed shot. Well short, off the rim, and now Lauren Knudsen, a rare miss. And now she gets the rebound, and that shot goes way off the mark. And the shot underneath, blocked, no call. Now Kendall McGee leading the fast break with the behind the dribble, back dribble. Loses it momentarily, gives it over to number 31, Zahara Bishop. That shot off the rim. Knudsen goes down hard there. Slow to get up, and now the ball now to the front court. The quick shot by number 23, and that misses everything. That's the second shot in a row that missed everything. Now Olivia Olson to the far corner, near side. Bishop drives the lane, loses the ball momentarily, picks it up, and delivers a nice jump shot in the middle of the lane. That's number 31, Zahara Bishop. It's 33-18. Just underway here, second half. Kind of a frenetic pace. A little rough basketball overall. Orono gets blocked. Ball rotation back to Lauren Knudsen. I enjoy watching her play for the Spartans. Now to number 14, McCown. Good ball rotation. Now back to Knudsen, but great defense by the Red Knights. Knudsen takes the shot off the rim. Rebound underneath, and the nice pass by the rebounder, number 12, Knuheisen, gives it up to Kaya Youngs. And it's 33-20, and this game might get a little more interesting if the Spartans can get a stop right here. They're just down 13. There's 15 and a half minutes to go. Shot from the outside, and that is a deal breaker for the Spartans. They need to get on a run here, and Mckenzie Wells delivers that nice mid-range jump shot to put them up back 15 with 15 minutes remaining. Now Lauren Knudsen drives the left side, gives it up to 14, McCown, now to the corner, that's 10, Kaya Youngs. Looking for that 1,000th point in her career, and blocked by Olivia Olson, all over it. Nice lead pass ahead to 23, Lumpkin. That shot off the mark. Rebound to Olson, gives it up to McGee, who puts it in from the left side off the board. Number 30 right there, puts him up 17. Now the shot, quickly. Knudsen, just as a matter of relief. Good for her, showing great fortitude and perseverance, gets that three. They're down 14. With 14:15 to go, Olivia Olson drives to the right side, and boy, that's a big-time shot. I know it doesn't look spectacular, folks, but Olivia Olson just feel the drive right here, mid-range jump shot, right at the free throw line. That is tough to do, especially when you're turning from left to right, when you're a right-handed shooter. Great fundamentals, unbelievable balance. And watch this other sequence here by 31. Zahara Bishop loses it momentarily and is able to capture it again with her composure and make that shot. 39 to 23, 16 points is the lead here. And I look down at the Orono bench as we look at Lauren Knudsen with that shot underneath. And I love that little pass, very unselfish, but also the smart move because she could feel McGee on her back and she gave it up to 12. Grace Kuhuizen. I'm usually good at pronouncing names, I feel, but this one has got me stumped. Knooihuizen. Knuheisen. I think I got it there. Grace Knuheisen. As we look at the fans here for the Red Knights, enjoying a nice Friday afternoon, early evening here in St. Louis Park. And now the Red Knights with the full court press here, even though they're up 16. Applying the pressure, trying to trap Knudsen. Nice pass underneath. Now to number 14, McCowan. Back up to Lauren Knudsen. Look at McGee all over her, coming way out, challenging her. Olivia Olson almost blocks it, and now we got a whistle. Number 20, the foul called on Brooklyn Miller. Not sure what that was for. Yeah, I don't know about that call. This official, some of his calls a little suspect. Ball in play for the Spartans, intercepted. Little contact underneath. The give and go from McGee to number 15, Wells. Does not connect. 39-23 still our score. 13.5 minutes coming in is number 10, Youngs. She gets her own rebound, spins out. Olson with the rebound, drives the ball. Now kicks it out. Ooh, that could have been a travel. I don't think it was. Now she kicks it out to number 30. That is McGee. That shot's off the mark. Rebound to the Red Knights. That's also off the mark. Ball ends up in Knudsen's hand. Number 1, still 39-23 with 13 minutes remaining. Now to the front court, Lauren Knudsen. Very comfortable with both the right and left hand on the dribble. Incredibly skilled players out there. And the shot is made. Knudsen gives it up to number 23, Kyla Kallenbach, and she hits the three, and it's 39-26 with 12.5 minutes to go. Red Knights are not out of the woods. Now Olivia Olson with that shot, same as before, unable to get it to go, and now the rebound to 23, Kallenbach, who just got that last basket, and a chance for the Spartans to cut it to 10 if they can get a three, and now there's a foul. And I don't know what that call was for, I swear. Let's see. As we watch that nice give by Knudsen to the near side. Kallenbach makes that, but boy, that last whistle against the Spartans. Not sure about it. Let's see, are we gonna get it here? Okay, so Yeah, they call a foul on number 1, Lauren Knudsen. That is completely made up. That is not there. There wasn't even any contact, and she had the ball. I've never seen anything like it. Now down low, and the beautiful pass by Olson to 22. Lindsay Layton, the senior, the captain, up 41-26. Now number 3, Maya Moore, the 8th grader. Nice bounce pass as she tried to penetrate the right side. She kept her pivot foot. That's number 40, Margaret Lundale. And she finds the 8th grader, Maya Moore, underneath. There she is, playing really tough. All right, now the Red Knights up 13, 11:20 to go. Olivia Olson gets it over to the far corner. That's number 20, Brooklyn Miller. Now Miller to the top of the key. That's Layton. Layton down underneath to number 33, who muscles it in. That's Kate Kapsner, the freshman. Gets them back up 15. So just when the Spartans are trying to claw back in, the Red Knights are always answering with another 2-point shot. Now to the top of the key, that is Youngs. Youngs to number 20, Compeline. Now Young at the top of the key, Olivia Olson way out there, taking her, and now a timeout taken by Chris Bjorngard, the head coach for the Spartans. Wants to talk it over with 10 minutes, 39 seconds. As we look at this replay by Margaret Lundale, gets it down to Maya Moore. Just an 8th grader, and she has been impressive, folks, on defense. Their tenacity, playing well. As we look at the upcoming schedule here for the Red Knights, as I mentioned earlier, they came in with a 7-3 record. This is their first conference matchup, and they're on a 6-game winning streak after losing their first 3 or 4. But coming up in St. Louis Park, we're gonna be here, Paul, next Friday night. That's always a great rivalry. I've done 1 game for the St. Louis Park girls. They are a really fun team to watch. I am looking forward to that match. Hope you can join us at ParkTV 16 Sports. We're usually streaming live on YouTube. This is our 3rd Benilde game this week. So glad to be with you. Hope you're enjoying it as well as I am. And now the Spartans, number 10, that is Kayla Young. Intercepted, blocked in front by 22 for the Red Knights. And now the shot by 23, Callan back, and she cuts it back to 13. This game is not over yet, folks. Hang in there with us. 10 minutes to go. The Spartans are hanging around. Now the give and go. Olson gets turned back around. As I now notice that the Spartans are doing the zone defense and the give and go underneath. What a nice bounce pass to number 22 for the Red Knights. Of course, that is Lindsay Layton having a nice game here. She's got to be approaching double digits. Now the rebound by Brooklyn Miller. What a great name, too, Brooklyn Miller. Now to the far corner, Olivia Olson, the stop and the pop, and she gets it to go down. That is a big-time talent there, folks. Number 1, Olivia Olson, just a sophomore here for the Red Knights. The future looks bright for them. 17-point lead. Now Maya Moore, the 8th grader, and just as impressive. Starting to fall in love with her as a basketball player. She is a tenacious player for the Spartans. Now at the top of the key, number 22, Lindsay Layton to Olivia Olson. Olson now picks up the dribble, gets it to the far side to number 31. That is Zahara Bishop. Down low to Brooklyn. No, that's number 33. Kasser unable to get it to go. Rebound to the Spartans. Into the front court is number 20, Evie Compeline. Now on the far side, bounce pass down low. Good strong move by the Spartans, number 40, Margaret Lundale. And that was a powerful move. Power dribble, big step, goes up strong, makes it go. 47-35, 12-point lead. Now Brooklyn Miller wheels around. Miller now running the offense. She'll pass it off and cut man-to-man defense now by the Spartans. They were zoned before. Now from the outside, Brooklyn Miller delivers a big-time shot. as the Red Knights continue to shoot well. Now Maya Moore gives it up as she tries to penetrate. Now driving, coming right in, and she got hit, and that's a foul. And that was a good call, finally, I felt. Because Kyla Callenbach was driving, and yeah, she got pushed clearly there by number 31, Zahara Bishop. I don't think there'd be any argument from her to the contrary. And I look, you know, not only 2 team fouls by the Red Knights, 0 for the Spartans. And that shot is made, still 13-point differential. Right, yeah, just a lack of fouls and free throws. As we look at number 23, Kayla Callenbach, this junior. And now you look at the scoreboard, and it's 49-37, and it's sort of maintained steady here, hasn't it, in terms of the lead by the Red Knights. It's been right around 12-13. You get the feeling that the Spartans are still in this somehow. I'm probably wrong, and I don't really care about the outcome that much, but it's like, I don't know, you get the feeling here the Red Knights got to keep the pressure on, as they still haven't put them away. Now underneath in the shot, and they are just too good. Despite the Spartans' tenacious defense. And one of the things about the Orono Spartans, I mean, they are giving every ounce of talent and ability they have. They really are leaving it all. Look at that. Yeah, that's a travel. Poor Lauren Knudsen. Just tough out there. They're just outmanned. There's that nice shot. But I mean, they're right there. They're deflecting it, but then the ball gets into the Red Knight hands and they put the ball down anyway. Again, I'm not lamenting it. It's just what's going on here. The Spartans, they just don't have the size or the talent, but boy, do they have the heart. No one can deny that, as they're still hanging in there, just down 14. Theoretically, they're not completely, it's not a 24-point lead, which you would have expected after watching the first half, but to the Spartans' credit, they've hung in there, kept that differential right at the same time, same point margin. And for the Red Knights, I think the frustration for them has to be that they haven't buried them more by now. It should be a 25-point lead, you'd think. But if they lax it all mentally, the Spartans are not giving up, which is one of the greatest things about high school sports. I have yet to see in 5 years of doing broadcasts a team give up at any sport at any level, which is what's so infectious about high school sports. Glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Now to the top of the key, number 21, Ray Pierce. Chance here, and now a foul on whom? From way across. All right, an illegal screen called. This official? I don't know. Just seems unfair. He's way across the other way. He's made several questionable calls tonight. I'm not one to call it an official, but there's been some phantom calls, and we have the video documentation for it. It's only life, I know, but still, you want to see a fair game as we watch McKee make that beautiful three. 54-37, 6:44 to go. And I always like to see a good competitive game. I don't like to see the officials affected too much. No one does. And now McKee and the foul. And the head coach right there. Oh, she got her. Yeah, that's a foul on McKee. Absolutely. Got her with the body. But then we watch McGee make that beautiful shot, and she is having a huge, giant game there. Number 30, Kendall McGee, just a freshman, folks. As I said, I was doing some research. She's their third leading scorer on the team. Down low underneath, muscling it up. No foul called, out of bounds off the Red Knights. That was number 40 with the shot attempt, Margaret Lundell. 17 seconds remaining, or 17 point lead, 6:24 to go here. We're at the Hobbit Center on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's. It's a conference matchup. Now Lauren Knudsen threw it in, gets the give and go, drives, gives it up. Now to the corner. And that shot is way off the mark by Kyla Youngs. And now the interception by Orono. Blocked, stuffed by number 22 with a great block late. Now the shot underneath, off the rim by McGee. Rebound to Lauren Knudsen, the front card. Tried to get to Maya Moore off the mark, but Moore is so versatile out there in the corner, able to adjust and pick that up before it goes out of bounds. Now the drive to give up, now to 14, that is McCown. Haven't called her name much here in the second half. Now Knudsen resetting, great defense by the Red Knights. Just the red steel curtain, isn't it? Knudsen from the outside, off the backboard in the rim. 5.5 minutes to go. Olivia Olson now to the front court. The sophomore off the boards from far out. Rebound though to McGee, and she muscles it back in. Check the box score tomorrow, folks. She's going to be way in the double digits. This has been the Kendall McGee show, the freshman tonight. Loaded with talent. Knudsen, that's a talented player right there. Number 1 for the Spartans. She's been a joy to watch. Only 4 fouls overall here in the second half, and it is a fast-moving game. As a result, Olivia Olson gets that one to go with the driving, running layup. Now to the front court, it's a 19-point lead for the Red Knights. And that could have been a travel, and no, they're gonna call the foul on the Red Knights, number 23, Sarah Lumpkin. 2 shots will be awarded to number 10, Kyla Youngs. As we watch Knudsen, she's really a good player, folks. Fun to watch her. Number 1, she's a junior. As we watch Kyla Youngs, having a little bit of an off night, but she is running into a superpower here in the Red Knights. Both the boys and girls team are showing a resurgence here. It'll be interesting to see how they do in the sections coming up in February and March. But this team is loaded here, the Red Knights. All right, now number 22, Lindsay Layton to the corner. Shot from the outside corner off the back rim. That was taken by 31, Bishop. And underneath with the rebound, Layton unable to get it to go. Rebound goes to the Spartans, number 12, or excuse me, 14, McCown. Now to the front court, trying to get it to Maya Moore. Just an 8th grader out there, such a scrappy, good player. And she will be in the near corner, in to throw it in, Lauren Knudsen. Knudsen looking, tried to do the nod, tried to get to Maya Moore, and right there, underneath the intercepted for the Red Knights with Sahara Bishop, another turnover. 58-40 our score, 4:08 to go. Shot way short by number 23, Sarah Lumpkin. Now here come the Spartans, Maya Moore, she faces double team, wisely turns back around. Now Olson with the steal, behind the back to save it, back to the Spartans. Now to the front court, to McCown. Now, number 10, Youngs drives, gets stopped. Now Maya Moore, just frenetic, aren't they? They just keep moving. And there's a travel, and that was probably a good call. One of the few I've agreed with that guy. No disrespect. And there's a stoppage on the court, 3:41 to go, 58-40 our score. And checking out for the Spartans, Evie Compline, the sophomore. Now the throw-in on the far side will be made by number 23, Sarah Lumpkin. She gets it to Kendall McGee, just a 9th grader out there, folks. This very talented player with her and Olivia Olson. Look out. Driving the baseline, gives it up underneath. It's awful rough out there. I will say that, it's rough basketball. Reaching in, number 21 was Ray Pierce. I thought she got all ball. But both these teams are gonna have black and blue bruises, I feel. They just It's a very scrappy, both these teams. 58-40 now, 3:08 remaining. Shot from the outside, taken by number 21, Ray Pierce. She delivers the three. Draws the margin to 15. Theoretically, they're still in it, but not really. Now 31 with it, that is Bishop. Top of the key, down low underneath, and the whistle is a timeout taken by the head coach for the Red Knights, Mike Swan. He wants to talk it over, even though his team is up 15, something he didn't like to see. Use it as a teaching moment as we look at this replay. Knutson, and look at that beautiful, nice looking shot by Ray Pierce, just a freshman herself, folks, a 9th grader. As we check out some of the crowd here. All on their phones. Of course, you know, this game is not really in doubt, is it, at 58? They might be watching our stream on YouTube. Did I mention that we are streaming live on YouTube and almost all of our broadcasts are doing that? My next one, there might be some St. Louis Park games next week, but my next one is right back here at 7 o'clock, St. Louis Park and the Red Knights. I'm looking forward to that. I've been keeping an eye on the St. Louis Park Orioles girls team. We did the one game. They are a fun team to watch, and I think it's going to be an interesting matchup. Talent-wise, the Red Knights probably have a little more talent, but boy, they are well coached over there in St. Louis Park. And a great rivalry. Look at that throw-in jump shot by Olivia Olson, taking the feed from Sierra Lumpkin. So good, 60-43, 17-point lead for the Red Knights. And now a foul by number 20 for the Spartans. Look at that. Great camera angle there. Throw in underneath, 2:27 remaining. Olivia Olson with the steal, coming all the way in, draws contact, and the whistle. She missed the shot, so she'll go to the line to shoot two. Just a sophomore out there. I don't know how tall she is. She is at least 6 feet tall, maybe more. And she can run the court like Magic Johnson and a point guard. She can post up, play the wing, play the point guard. Just incredibly talented athlete there, number 1, Olivia Olson. 62-43 our score, late in the second half. Spartans with the ball in the front court to the far side. Kyla Collenbach, the junior, delivers the ball to the near corner. Misses the shot, and underneath McGee. Can't get that one to go. Big smile. She can't believe she missed such an easy shot. Good to have a sense of humor about ourselves, isn't it? Good for her. Shows good character, doesn't it? Now number 21, Ray Pierce. Gives it up to 23, Collenbach to the far side. Good motion offense coming right in is Young, and she gets it to go. Talented player there, number 10, Kaya Young, and now we got a whistle and a timeout on the court. Not sure which team took it, but I can tell you there is 1:35 remaining in the contest. Our score is 62-44. And there is some discussion at the scorer's table. Feels like a lot of unnecessary drama with a game that is not in doubt with 1:35 to go. That official's blown his whistle 50 times more than everyone else, and I'm not even sure what that whistle was for. I don't even know if it was a timeout. I'm really unclear about it. Okay, now the Red Knights. This is what I do know, what I see in front of me. The Red Knights have the ball with 1:33 to go. They've got a 18-point lead at 62-44. And in the front court, that's number 12 now in the game, Jessica Dukowski, a sophomore, getting some minutes. Also number 4 with the ball, that's Lyra Carter, a freshman. So substitutions for the Red Knights, getting varsity experience, and every second matters when you're a younger player. Just to be out there, the level of intensity at that varsity level is different than anything you've ever experienced. Good for Coach Swan, and now look at the steal by number 33. Kate Kasser comes right in, unable to get the shot to go. Now the shot by 33 goes down by Kasser, so she earned that. And look at the big smile on her face. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I looked up, and that was really special. She's still smiling. Look at her. So nice to see the joy in sports. 53.2 seconds remaining. Look at her. She gets that left hand to go. And look at the smile. So cool. All right, now to the front court. Number 4, Estelle Atkinson. To number 13, excuse me, that's Claire Stanley for the Red Knights. Blocked by number 40, Lundell. Lundell still fighting for it on the court. Was number 33, Kasser, and she was instrumental in getting that ball to her teammate, number 12, Dukowski. Now Dukowski in the front court. 21 seconds remaining. Can one of these players get maybe their first varsity points of their career? Would that be special? Now Kasper in the far corner. Out to number 35, struggling with it is Emily Niska, freshman, now top of the key. Dukowski, 3 seconds, and that's gonna end it. As they call off the dogs, and we hear the final buzzer. Our final score from the Hobbins Center on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's. The Red Knights go to 8-3 with a big 19-point victory in the Metro West. Orono falls to 7-4. So for Paul Broden, our producer, everyone connected with our production here at ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again